Stop buying Sekiro. Even though this game got GOTY in 2019, this game is not good as you think. Why? Let me explain. 1. Sekiro, it's not Shinobi. Wolf, or Sekiro, is actually not really a shinobi. In fact, his fighting style is similar to that of a samurai. According to the story, his adoptive father had trained him to become a strong shinobi. But the fact is that the enemy is difficult to attack stealth. Even his life is too weak to be a shinobi. 2. Unreasonable and very heavy skill points. Skill points are used to get new skills. The problem is that every time you kill an enemy, the skill points you get are never comparable to Sekiro's level. From the enemy, only 2 digits. But what is needed can be 4 digits. This is a huge waste of time. After that, the skills that have to be paid for are very expensive and cannot necessarily be used well. Three, very annoying death penalty. All the causes of difficulty in this game are death penalties. If you die and cannot rise again, you will lose 50% of your skill points and coins. Imagine you have worked hard to get all that, but you die and everything is lost, 50%. Four, many items are unclear. You will often get items while playing, but the description of these items is not clear about their use. Even when you read them, you only get the historical story of the item. But functionality is not necessarily good. Five, this game is not story-rich. Throughout the game, you just fight and fight repeatedly. There are very few cutscenes that strengthen the story of this game. 6, an enemy that is never balanced. The enemies you face and the skill points you gain are not worth it. Even to get additional vitality and attack power, you cannot use skill points. What you have to do is 7, fight an unbalanced boss. Only in this game you have to fight an unbalanced boss to get vitality. Not to mention that you have to get 4 certain items to increase your vitality. But every time you increase your vitality, your life and strength only increase a little. Very inhumane and illogical. The creator of this game has a big sin. Eight, the enemy never gives a chance to be attacked. Behind the unequal acquisition of skill points from killing enemies, the enemy never gives you the opportunity to attack, especially if your life and strength are still very small. 9. Minimal tutorials. Of all the gameplay that I showed, it was not explained by the tutorial in the game. Everything was learned by myself and from other people's gameplay videos. That's because in this game, the tutorial is not very clear. 10. Not worth finishing because it takes too long. After I saw the ending on YouTube, from all the difficulties I have explained, this game is not as short as you think. There are too many bosses that you have to face. There are 3 possible endings to the story of this game, but all the endings that I have seen are very dissatisfactory with what has gone through in this game. For those of you who are too late to play this game, seek help immediately for advice on replacing Sekiro, or immediately use cheats, because that is very illegal, especially for Sekiro.